What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? Hello. Um, Good sir. What's your name? Your major?
Uh,
Graduation year? Any games you play?
so my name is Dylan Nan. I am currently a computer information systems major. And the game that I play is League of Legends.
Nice, nice. So I got a couple questions for you here today.
Go ahead.
Well, furthermore, why exactly are we here? Why are we here today?
We're here because I'm taking my leave now. I'm gonna be graduating in just about 2 weeks, so it's about time that I say my farewells.
Pretty surreal, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely. So, without further ado, I mean, why Stockton Esports? Why come here to our program and join us rather than any other spot you might have been interested in?
I think part of me always knew that I was gonna come to Stockton. I think especially because my older brother came to Stockton and my mom graduated from Stockton. And it was always somewhere that was close enough to home, but far enough where I felt like I could be grow and become my own person. So I always felt like I knew that I was gonna come to Stockton. Um, and I ultimately joined the esports program because I just wanted to play some games with my friends. And we had heard about Stockton Esports holding league tryouts. And so during my sophomore year, we were just like, oh, why not give it a try? Because I ultimately I wanted to do something here at Stockton after wasting like my freshman year. I did nothing. Literally only would come to school, go to class, and dip back home. So I was like,
Felt
let me
that.
give something a try.
Um, Highlight-wise, what were some of the big highlights in the program? Not so much on a gaming front, but just being involved and being a part of Stockton Esports as a whole.
I think it's just all the different events, opportunities, and connections that I've made here. I've been invited to so many different events, both setting up and also as an attendee, um, just from being a leader here at Stockton Esports. And it's something that I would have never imagined that I would have had the chance to do, just by first starting off as a player.
Definitely, definitely. Talking about player-wise, though, from a gaming perspective now, what were some of the big gaming moments you guys had, especially in League, being involved so much in that, or just big gaming achievements as a whole?
I mean, our biggest achievement by far has been our first semester playing. We won our tournament. We got first place, but we never got a trophy for it. And then we had a couple close ones. I think as we were getting better at the game, we moved up divisions. And so the semesters after, we've gotten, I believe, like 2 second places, 1 third place, and then I think there's only one time that we did not make playoffs.
That's awesome to hear that you guys have been really successful with everything. Um, Talking about friends, talking about playing together with everybody, were there any big friendships you made at Stockton Esports, just on the gaming front and in the program as a whole through leadership?
Oh, 100%. I mean, all of my league boys that were team members, we actually grew up to be really close with each other. And I actually see like all four of them pretty frequently for the most part. Like we're always either going out to grab something to eat or we're watching like a TV show or movie or something. And so I'm really fortunate that I've made those friendships here. And also all of the other leadership staff within the program. I think I've gotten to know a lot of them, and they're all really great people.
Awesome, awesome. Good to hear. It's always great to make really close connections and keep those connections even far long after they're made, even far long after leaving or doing anything else in your career,
Yeah.
for sure. With those buddies, though, with those games involved, were there any funny or laughable moments that came about while playing or within leadership?
Oh, literally so many. Like, I think when we first started, it was kind of like a brand new experience. So I think the only thing we were focused on was like just straight up winning. But I think the more that we played with each other, the closer we got. So like every single Friday night when we had tournament, it just felt like so much fun. Like we would sometimes we wouldn't even be trying. We would be trying to match skins in the game, and it was just the funniest thing ever. And there's actually a funny story from semifinals one semester. Um, we were streaming that game, and I think it was tied. It was 2-2, so it's first to three wins the series. And we were streaming that night, and we were having like delays. And I remember telling the enemy team like, "Hey, can we have a few moments? Like we're trying to get our stream set up." And they just kept pressing us, even though we were telling them when like every single update that we got, we would tell them. And then when we finally got in game, we smoked them, and I went crazy on them in all chat. I got yelled at for that. But I went crazy on them because they were like pressing us so hard for no reason, and it was just so funny. Like that night was so hilarious. Like we were dying laughing. It was so funny.
Did you think it was worth getting yelled at for it though?
Oh, 1000%. If I could do it again, I would. Because he deserved to get flamed because he was pressing us for no reason.
I've seen a few teams
Yeah,
like that for sure.
no, I was coming at him because like we gave you that extra time. Like your draft should have been better. Let's be real.
Definitely.
So you got smoked.
That's your fault.
Yeah. So
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Definitely. But looking at your time from a more technical aspect, what specifically was your journey like coming in, starting as a player, hopping into game manager, and then leadership, and then now even further beyond?
Yeah, so when I first joined as a sophomore, I came in as a player. And then I believe maybe a year after I first joined, the current game manager, shout out to Manny, he was graduating and he needed a replacement for a game manager. And he had asked me to be it because he thought that it would be something that I would be really good at. And I had no experience managing anything prior to that. And so a big part of me didn't want to do it because I was like, "Ugh, I really don't know like what this even means." But he ultimately convinced me to do it, and I'm so glad he did, because I moved into game manager for league. So I would set up the Discord, the roles, I would hold tryouts, make announcements, hold little fun tournaments, until ultimately the current divisional manager, who was Frank at the time, was also graduating. And same thing, he had thought that I would be a really good candidate to take his spot. And so I interviewed for it and I landed on the role, which I'm so glad that I did.
Definitely. You've been a huge help, big, huge part of Stockton Esports, especially in the divisional setting. All your statistical work, all your background work, it's been a huge help for the program as a whole. In terms of all that, in terms of everything you've done, does that help you gain any like professional experience moving forward, maybe after Stockton Esports, after Stockton? Does any of this help you gain any professional experience?
Oh, 1000%. I think especially being in the IT profession, I feel like I've gotten to use a lot of technical skills and also learn a lot of technical skills, especially when it comes to like data visualization or data analyzation, and statistics. I think I've gotten a lot of opportunities to work with specifically competitive data, and I think that's been so interesting. And I've actually learned a lot of technical skills, especially when we are invited and we host events. A big shout out to Demetrios, who is a information security officer here at Stockton, but he plays a big part in our Stockton Esports program, simply because of his passion for it. And I felt like I've learned so much technical skills from him about setting up PCs, dealing with the wiring, the position of certain technologies, and I just have really learned so much more than I ever expected to.
Definitely. As we start winding down here, I got a couple bigger, more impactful questions for you. Knowing everything that you know now and
Mhm.
all your experience that you have, if you could do it all over again from square one coming into Stockton that first year, would you?
1000%. I would do it 1,000 times over. I think simply based off of the connections that I've made and the experiences that I've had, I would do it over every single time, because I'm just so grateful for everything that I've been able to do.
Definitely. And furthering that, exactly does what does Stockton Esports as a whole mean to you?
To me, I think Stockton Esports as a whole is really just such a happy moment in my life. And I feel like I've made so many memories that I think I'll cherish forever. From friends that I've made, to events that I've hosted and also attended and helped set up, and just everything all together. Like I don't think I'll ever forget any of the moments that I've had here.
Definitely. And as we said earlier, with these last 2 weeks winding down,
Mhm.
any final thoughts, any shout outs, anything you want to mention before yeah.
I mean, I just want to shout out everybody here at Stockton Esports, like from the players to the leaders. I think everybody is just so dedicated, um, to playing great games. And I'm just so appreciative and honored to have met so many of these people, especially Demetrios. Shout out to Rashawn. We actually used to go to high school and we actually reconnected through this program. Shout out all my league teammates, Manny, Frank. Shout out to Will, Jackson, my goat, and just all the different leaders that are here at Stockton. I think are just so amazing.
Definitely, definitely. With that being said, thank you. Thank you for everything esports related. Thank you for everything that you do for us, everything you provide, everything you've presented to us. And thank you for being you in the program.
Thank you for having me.
Very, very welcome.
Goodbye.
See ya.
That's all that I have. If y'all don't have anything, you tell me.
Real shit. Any last words to the camera?
Remember
Just-
me. For you, Thomas.
He's the one opening the door. I literally had Tom trying to hit the button as Dylan was walking in. Oh my god. We good?
We out.
Yes, sir.